cooking conspiracies day after Christmas. Really got nothing going on. I got some odds and ends I still got to knock out today. But more pressing matter is making this burrito. I've already got my run in today, so we're on like day zero or week zero of not being a fat fuck for 2026. But let's go ahead and get started here. So we'll get our beans going first here. We'll guesstimate the calories later. I'm not super concerned about it at the moment. So go ahead, we can start that pan back there warming up. Oh, why, happy Boxing Day to you as well, Daenerys. What's up, John Marco? I really do need to invest in a better can opener. Damn it. Motherfucker. Yeah. We're gonna go hit a tablespoon of butter in there or so, let that melt down. Then the beans are gonna go in. Get the beans situated, and then we'll start on the meat here. We got nothing crazy going on here. We're gonna do some coffee. We're gonna do a splash of rum in there. A little bit of Kahlua. And there was already some cream in the coffee, so questo, yeah, sono buono. Non lo so. A little bit of cream on top. That should be delicious. Coffee, rum, Kahlua, heavy cream. Oh, thank you, Michelle. So, got a few ounces of leftover ground lamb. We'll use that along with some pork sausage. That'll make sure there's a high enough fat content. Black beans are going in there. Man. So those are going to do their thing. So let's prepare the veggies that are going to go in with your sausage and lamb here. We got our red Fresno, that'll be good. I'm making a burrito, man. Might actually make multiple burritos, you know? A little bit of meal prep. Got serrano pepper here. We're making progress here. Yeah. Let's cut off the exposed part of the onion, you know, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, it's gonna work out well. Welcome back, Peggy. Bratwurst, my drug. Need a trash bowl. The trash bowl generally keeps things a little neater and tidier. Alright, set there. Go ahead, get that pan preheating. Start with medium heat here. Oh, happy Friday, Daniel. These electric coils take a while to heat up, so you're really in no rush here. So, yeah, I mean, really, Richard, any type of mincemeat, ground beef, ground lamb, pork, chicken, I mean, any of that will work. Even chicken. And it's meat that's going to go into a burrito with cheese. And some other bullshit. Oh, what is that? Okay, what's going on in New Orleans today? Oh, that's nice, William. Maybe keep your cock working after 105 years. Asking for a friend. Yeah, we're just making a burrito, man. It's got some leftover ground lamb, some Jimmy Dean's mild sausage here. Put it with some serrano, Fresno pepper, onion, a little bit of salt, cumin, garlic. I wasn't being rude. I just had a question for you, William. I'm impressed by your internet skills. But for pans, mostly I got the All Clad made outside of Pittsburgh in the U.S. Yeah, just making burrito. The stove takes a while to heat up. It kind of sucks. What's up, Savage? Come back to that later. All right, William, type your message and stop deleting it. I am going to season those black beans because, without it, I think they're a little plain coming out of the can. We're going to go in with cumin. We'll hold off on the oregano there. A little bit of cayenne. Actually, we are going to go oregano in there. There ain't nothing burning, Wayne. Garlic in there. And a little bit of salt. My pan looks like it's ready to go. Oh, those peppers are hot. Excuse me. Merry Christmas, Eddie. Merry Christmas. A handful of cilantro into the beans there. Mix that in. Now we're doing good. You know. Winners! Clean up a little bit as you go here. Add some tip and foil the bag that. Penny Kiko, come. Now that we got them cooked a little bit, let's go ahead and season that. It's about time to get some new garlic powder. Let's add garlic powder in. Cumin in. Black pepper. Salt. I don't know, garlic, Fresno pepper, serrano pepper, cumin, salt, pepper. I mean, if you weren't putting fresh peppers in, I would add some cayenne or chili powder, you know. You don't really need to use a ton of like ground seasoning when you put in fresh peppers in there, you know. Onions in there too, so you don't need onion powder. Yeah. While that does its thing, let's go ahead and make some guacamole, right? You don't need soy sauce, you could, but that's going to give it that soy flavor and a ton of salt. And you gotta remember, half that meat was Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausage, so that comes with a lot of seasoning already baked in. Okay, this avocado is pretty soft, so that's good. It's ready to go. I'm just going to cut a little grid pattern. You'll see why here in a second. When you're cooking with them hot peppers, that will clear your sinuses out. Interesting, snowman. Avocado in. A little bit of finely diced onions, not super fine, but enough so they blend in. And mince up the remains of that Fresno pepper. You don't have to do this, obviously. I'll give your guac a little kick there, yeah. A little bit of cumin in there. Salt. Pepper. Oil. Olive oil, that is. Have a little bit of garlic. I gotta go find the lime now. Damn it. There we are. I'm gonna need a fork as well. And take about a quarter of a lime. Ooh, shit, that's a squirter. Squirter! Yeah. And since that avocado is ripe or even overripe, you don't need to go crazy. You don't need more pestle. Just take the fork, mash it against the sides of your bowl until you get the consistency you want. If you want it chunky, leave it chunky. If you want to mash it down, you do you. And we'll mix a little cilantro in there for a little pop, yeah? Thank you, Keith. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get the job done. Give it a little taste tester. That's good. Let's give our beans a stir. See how close they are. Those are some good beans. Yep, guacamole, Polly. Now let's just see how many. Probably got. I don't know, probably about 3 burritos worth of meat, cheese, guac, and beans. So we'll make 3 burritos, yeah? I want to get these a little bit crispy. I don't want to overdo it, but a little bit of color would be nice. Oh, I do too, Kevin. Welcome back. And I bet your name's Kevin. Take a little bit as we go, you know, no need to be a slob today. I really hate rolling a cold burrito, so we'll just put it in there, let it warm up a little bit. Tell your friends, Kevin. Tell your friends. I appreciate it. How was your Christmas, Kevin? Obviously, it would be better if you had a gas burner, or even a microwave would do. Works wonders on preheating shells, but you do what you got to do. Well, Mitchell Green, that would probably imply that you know what a halfway house in Canada looks like. I personally have never been inside one of them. Not that there's anything wrong with being in a halfway house in Canada. Oh, wait. It means you had a couple missteps along the way. Oh, yeah. Got some crispy bits in there. That's what we were hoping for, right? Turn that heat down. Get something that'll let some of the bean juice out, you know. Take a handful of that cheddar cheese. Lay out your base layer, right? You're gonna take about a third, since we're making 3 burritos here, about a third of your meat. Go ahead and take about a third of your beans here. Beans in there. Should help melt your cheese, which is good. Take a scoop of your sour cream here. Yeah, you might have to finger this one and spread it out a little bit. That's okay. Sometimes that works out pretty good in the end. Take about a third of your guacamole. Let's roll that one up here. Put a little bit of the cheese on the back side to hold it together. Okay, now you got burrito ready for the pan, alright? So let's go ahead and set that to the side there. Alright, now you're going to take half of your remaining burrito meat here, and in that goes. Alright. It's going to be good. Take a big spoon of your beans here. Put that in there. A hit of that sour cream. A hit of that guac. A little bit of cheese to use the sealant back there. Fold. nice tight roll. We're doing good. All right. Last one, yep. All right, tortilla down. A bed of cheese. A little bit of cheese around the backside to keep it sealed. Now it's going to be dirty. That's okay. Good spoonful of beans on there. Oh yeah, that's dirty. We like it dirty. Alright. A little bit of sour cream. Finish off the package. Load her up with the guac, alright? Alright. The pan's still hot. We got some floaties in there. So I want to add a little bit of butter just to make sure we don't have any stickage, alright? I'm not going to go overkill or anything. Go ahead and take this seal side down, alright? Hopefully this doesn't stick. I don't think it will. It might. Pan wasn't quite hot enough, you know? I think Dag Silhead gets turned on by it, to be honest. And what's wrong with Hawaiian shirts and finest sweatpants, you know? Come on, buddy. Who hurt you? Nah. Let's have some nice coffee. Oh, a classic case of mistaken identity. These things happen. Give it about 30 seconds aside here. But you want to go seal side down always because that'll help it from unraveling. These two burritos will be leftovers. Probably will reheat in the oven or just eat as is. Because I did put the avocado in there and sour cream. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to. Ooh. Let's just go ahead and pull this out. Make sure we have good on-time pull-out as always. You can go ahead and turn the oven off as well, alright? You know what? And we still might eat all three, Kevin, but we're going to see how we're feeling after the first one, alright? So let's go in and get a good food porn close-up. Obviously, you could toast it more if you wanted to, but we're not. Hey, Kiko. Penny, what do you think? Oh, sorry, Penny. Okay, nice little burrito. You can see this one has the sour cream, the guacamole. It's kind of taken over, but it's getting the job done. Plenty of heat from those fresh pepper, from that Fresno, that Serrano. Got creaminess from the sour cream and that avocado to give it some heft. One of these burritos is enough for a meal. It'll keep you full until the next one. But I got two of them, so we'll see. One is going to be enough, though. Love burritos. I think they're one of the best type of meal prep there is because you can make a bunch of them at once. They're portable, they carry well, they reheat well. I mean, and a packet full of protein, you know, that's good. ¿Qué paso, amigo? Oh, bueno. Yeah, bien, Jose. Bien. I'll probably take these burritos hiking with me tomorrow. What's up, Rihanna? It's been a good minute. How you doing? Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Well, you gotta be ready for anything out there, Dag. I don't know, Google. Somewhere on Oahu, I haven't decided yet. Probably will go tomorrow. That's another good thing about burritos. They stay good forever. I mean, you can freeze them, put them in the freezer. They last forever in the freezer. Well, not literally forever, but longer than you need to keep them. But they'll last a few days in the fridge and be just fine there. That is exactly the pick-me-up I needed after my morning run. Yeah, I don't know. It just popped up and it said, "Oh, do you want to ask a question?" Yes. Do you have a favorite pan, Johnny? Well, that's all I got. I'm going to clean up here. Call it a day. Jesus Christ, Google. I like all types of tacos, Kevin. Even the ones that taste like fish. Because I like making fish tacos, obviously. I got a shit ton of fish in the freezer, so I've been working through that. Lately. Ah, yes. These beautiful burritos. Yeah, no shit, Flamer. Yeah. But that was a very good tip. Very kind, you know. Because your stove never gets dirty while you cook. Oh, wait. You're in debt because you order Uber Eats for every meal. Let's cover those up just like that. Put them in the fridge. Yeah, well, you know, life's good, buddy. Flame on, buddy. Flame on. But, with that being said, I am going to go clean up my kitchen. But yeah, it is lunchtime, Archer. Good to see you again, bud. My tummy is satisfied, so we're going to call it a day. Daenerys, good talking to you as well. Hope you all have a fabulous Friday. God bless you all. Ciao.